Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special edition Public Nuisance Podcast. I'm here with my man Kyle Smith. What's up, brother? How are you?
Yo, good to see you.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's just get right to it, man. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
Dude, that is awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bad for
So
business,
close.
dude.
So close.
Yeah, dude. So what day does it come out? Has it been released yet?
This Friday.
This Friday,
Yep.
right?
2.5 days away, man.
Nice.
Crazy.
Oh, dude, how good does that feel, man? Just because I've never had that type of accomplishment where you make a full blown record. You know what I mean? It's your stuff, everything. You put your heart and soul into it, and when it's completed, man, that's got to be a cool vibe, dude.
It sounds like you do know, because that's exactly what I did. Yeah, making a record it's insane, just the amount of work and the amount of details and things that go into it. Shit that just things that you don't even think about. All the artwork, all the planning, all the promoting. Especially with this one, I really threw everything that I could at it when it came to like the marketing and promo and advertising and everything. I got packages of posters and stickers and CDs going to all 50 states. I got a billboard going up to the Ventura Auto Center, thousands and thousands of dollars going into ads on Facebook, Spotify, all that shit. So I'm really throwing everything I can at it this time because I'm really proud of the final product.
That's badass. That's badass, man. So
Thanks, man.
And then let's just get into it. You're doing with a tour, 5 shows for
Yes.
the record release.
Yeah, so we're doing 5 album release parties, right? So just kind of more like a come fuck around and have fun vibe, instead of like a normal tour or like a certain themed tour. It's mainly just come celebrate with us, So we're doing Sacramento on the 20th, Paso Robles on the 21st, right here in Oxnard on the 22nd, and then San Diego on the 23rd, and then Garden Grove on the 24th. So it's 5 California shows to help promote the album and get it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show in Oxnard will be right here, Miss Olsons. It's gonna be the bomb. Yeah, so you said Paso Robles. I went up and saw you guys play there a couple months ago. They say you played at that. Yeah, that was a cool place.
Spot.
Same spot. Yeah.
Dope, man. The owner over there, Leslie, she's taken care of us for years, and it's just one of those things where no matter whether we are on tour, we go to Slow Brew or Downtown Slow or whatever, we will always go hang out with Leslie at the Poorhouse just because we love them so much.
Yeah, they were cool. It was a cool vibe up there. A real cool vibe up there.
Yeah, good people, man.
So the new album, dude. How many songs did you put out on that? What's the type of vibe that you were? Did you get the vibe you're looking for, or?
It's just so all over the place, It's like every song. I mean, it was kind of the same way with Lost Cause, my last full length that I put out. I felt like every song was a different genre, But this time I guess I just tried to just kind of let the songs come out however they're supposed to come out instead of trying to make them reggae songs, Because we get kind of we're considered a Cali reggae band, I guess. But this new shit is just all over the place, super hip hoppy, poppy, even a little bit of folk and a bunch of weird shit going on.
Yeah.
So I guess there's not a vibe of the whole album. No 2 songs on it sound the same, which I think
That's cool.
might be a good thing. I hope. So yeah, it's just all over the place. It's just California's the vibe of the album, I guess.
But it shows your growth, man. What you've been getting into and your music. But I'll tell you, man. That single that you did with Head PE.
Yeah.
That is insane. I love that. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I was jamming that today. Oh man, it's so
yeah.
good.
Thanks, dude. Yeah,
So good.
that was a random hip hoppy shit joint that I started in my room, and I just started fucking with the little 808 beats and shit, and I just kind of wanted to make it a trippy, dark song, and Jared ended up being perfect for it, man. And then I came to their show here, and then I hit him up a month later, and that was that.
Yeah, I wanted to take credit for that. They made it here, but
Yeah, shout out Jared, man.
Yeah, Jared was cool, man. They
Yeah.
threw down here, and Head
Yeah.
PE was. I've been a fan of them since I was young, and then here 20 years later, they were playing at my place. And the first time I got to see them, I was like,
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, so,
That was fun, man.
yeah.
That was the loudest fucking band I ever heard in here.
Oh, they tore it up. Dude.
They're
They tore it
so
up.
fucking loud.
And that mic he had, he was just like, oh,
Yeah,
he tore it up, man.
Yeah, he does that wild shit, man, with his eyes rolling in the back of his head while he's on the mic and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So how the band members, dude? How they doing?
Good. Scotty just got married a little while ago, and Chris Nishida is very busy with Kai, and you know, Scotty's up in Sacramento now. Chris still lives like right down the street from me here, and being a super dad, so everybody's kind of got like their, you know, their niche when we're home from tour, and their people and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming everybody's very, very happy and busy and fulfilled, and you know, I'm assuming everybody kind of stacks up the chips according to when we have time off, and kind of plans everything the right way, you know, so everybody's good during our off time, you know.
Yeah, because you're on the grind, man. You're on the grind.
Yeah, it's feast or famine, man. We fucking go really, really hard for a month, and then it's just like nothingness for like 6 weeks, you know.
Yeah.
So so you got to kind of prepare for like that, you know. Oh shit, we're not gonna have any money coming in for like a month while I record new music, you know.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
when you do the recording, do the boys come in and you guys do it together, or is it something you guys do separately and just like?
It's different every time. It's definitely different every time, yeah. So this whole album I did by myself. This was like straight up like all like, you know, self-tracked, like all the guitars, drums, bass, keys, like all the percussion, like everything that you hear on the record is all me, except for trombone from Ricky. He played local cat, Ricky Luck. He plays here a lot. And then Paul from Slightly Stupid, the keyboard player from Slightly Stupid, he did a lot of keys on one song. So and like, you know, I'll hit up some people for like trumpet lines, or like, you know, background vocals and shit like that from like ladies that sing really well. And we got we got a group called the Mixed Feelings from Cleveland on that Shady track that I just dropped. They do all the background vocals and shit. So I pretty much did the whole thing by myself, besides like outsourcing certain little things that I can't do alone, you know. But it just depends, you know. Like Lost Cause, we did like 5 or 6 songs with the full band, you know. A lot of the punk rock stuff, you know, punk rock stuff, big stuff, you like absolutely need like full band, live studio. You know, we did a lot of that shit in like LA at Pepper's studio at Kona Town. But I don't know, I guess for this record, it was just a lot more like hip hoppy, and kind of more like a lot more poppy sounding, you know.
Right.
Not in a bad way, but just a lot more like, you know. I tried to be very, very anal about every single fucking millisecond of the whole album, you know, and I kind of like it that way.
Yeah, man. That's you, man. You put yourself out there. You know what I mean? And you're at a point now where, you know, you got people all over the country listening to you. You know, and that's got to be cool as shit, though, right?
Yeah, man. We just drove home from Florida from like literally a week ago, you know, and we were in St. Augustine, and there was like, we were playing this show. And first song, the fucking speakers blow, but we kept playing On My Way. It's one of my songs. And like everybody in St. Augustine, Florida just sang the whole shit when my mic died. And like, it was like fucking epic, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, it was one of those moments where you're like, God damn, you know, it's like, you think that, you know, you do a little bit at a time for years and years and years, and you fucking feel like, you know, when's the big shit gonna happen? When's the big shit gonna happen? But it's already happening. You just can't see it because you're in the shit every day, just brick by brick, you know? Yeah.
Now you're in it. You are it. You know what I mean? And
I hope so.
Because I know a lot of people, man, just every time, when's Kyle coming back? What's up with Kyle? Everybody come around, Kyle. And it's like, man, as soon as he comes back here, I hope he plays here, and I hope, you know, I'll hear from him. And if not, wherever he's playing, I'm going to go see him. So, you know, but yeah, dude.
We love it here, man. This place is rad.
Oh,
if you guys haven't been to Miss Olson's, this place is fucking dope.
And also, man, I know on the next 5 gigs that you got, the record release, you're doing a VIP thing, you know, ahead of time. So, to explain that a little bit, I know it's acoustic jam, because some of the people didn't really know what it was or what it entailed, but you give them a little vibe what to expect for that.
So what we do for the acoustic packages is everybody gets in an hour early, so an hour before doors you come in. It'll usually just be like 10 or 15 of you, right? You get a bag full of stickers, guitar picks, goodies, koozies. You get a signed poster signed by the whole band. We play 3 acoustic songs, or usually, you know, it's either me by myself or me and Chris. Do 3 acoustic songs, like stripped down style, whatever you guys want. You know, you give us requests, and we try to fulfill them as best as we can. Yeah. And then what else? We do like this Mad Lib game that I put like on the VIP laminates, where it's like, you know, like Mad Libs from like fucking elementary school, where like you give me a bunch of verbs and shit, and then we make like a nasty story out of the show, you know? Yeah. And then that's usually like my favorite part, because everybody just laughs their ass off, and it really just like sets a really good vibe for the whole night, and it kind of, you know, sometimes you like do meet and greets with a band, and they're just like, all right, get in, get your picture, get the fuck out, you know,
Right.
and I try to just do the opposite of that. So so I'm hoping that you know, if we spend a good hour with everybody, that it becomes a very, very memorable experience, and it's like really good and happy, you know.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so proud, dude, that, you know, to know you and see you grow, man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you see a lot of artists, dude, that you meet and they kind of they fizzle away, dude. You're just like, just taking off, dude. You know what I mean? Just constantly just going and going. It's like, you know, a lot of people just, I don't know, because I see them here and then they, you know, they're not even playing music anymore after a while. It's like, what's going down? And, you know, it's just, man, you got it in you, man. You know, music's something that's in you. You know what I mean? It's like my daughter Reagan. She could just sing. She just opens her mouth and she could sing. And she got this thing that she's God given. You know what I mean? I couldn't sing like that if I had lessons all my whole life. You know, and you know, you got that thing and you got that stage presence. And man, it's funny because we went up to Paso Robles to see you play.
Yeah.
You know, and you're looking around. It's like Kyle knows everybody here. Kyle knows every one of these people. You know what I mean? And I'm talking to the crowd and they're like, oh yeah, Kyle with this, and they're talking about, you know, the boys, and it's just like, man, you know, it's just like everywhere you go, man, it's just like, because, you know, you're into it, man. You're into the people. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's a cool thing, man. It's a cool thing, you know.
Every show is very personable, you know, and you know, we're, I don't know, like, most of the time, unless I'm like really, really struggling to save my voice, like I'm gonna be hanging out with everybody all night, you know, and you know, I think that aside from the actual performance and like you know, buying a ticket to see us perform, I think it's like also, you know, that you're gonna go see your friends, you know, and that's like the vibe that I really like. And you know, if you do that 140 times a year and you make 5 friends every night that you know you show appreciation to, and you're very, very grateful that they give a fuck about your music, or they're coming to support you or buy a t-shirt or buy a CD, you know, you do that 140 times a year for 6 years and you're gonna make some fucking friends, you know. So that's cool. I'm glad it seems like that, you know.
Yeah, oh, the vibe is great, man. Your shows, you know, and it was cool because, you know, well, I've been to shows of Ventura of yours, but to go outside of Ventura, you know, and get out of your this little county, you know, it's like, then you go out there, and it's like, man, Kyle's got a big ass following, you know.
Cool,
it's awesome. My daughter saw you in Baltimore. She said the place is packed, and you know, she was loving it.
East Coast is cool, man. They like all this shit. And then my mom actually got to see us play in Boise, which was pretty dope. She came to our last tour, and you know, we were like so far away from home, but she was like in the crowd with all these people like singing the fucking lyrics, you know. And she's like, whoa, like she's seen us in like SoCal, you know, or she's seen us do our hometown shows here. She's seen us at Cali Vibes Fest, which was a pretty big one. But she's never seen us like she's never seen it like that, like in another state or like so far away from home before, you know. So it's pretty rad.
The look on your mother's face when you play, it's priceless. It's priceless, man. She's just, I mean, you couldn't, there's not a happier person in the room. You know what I mean? You can just see the pride and everything. She just got this like high pro glow around her. You know what I mean? It's like, that's my son up there, and you know, that's gotta make you proud, man. It's gotta make you proud.
You know what? I've sometimes I worry just about my language and how I talk on stage. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, we're so like, what the fuck is up, motherfuckers? You know, and I'm like, sorry, Mom. Fuck yeah, you know.
Hey, Mom, like, I'm a rock star right now. I won't be a rock star when I get off stage. I'll watch my mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
luckily, I set the bar very low, very young. So I think by fucking up really bad when I was a kid, she's just like, as long as you're not doing heroin, everything's fine. So I can get all the tattoos I want. I can cuss all I want as long as I stay clean. You know what I mean? Like, she's happy as long as I'm fucking clean and sober. She's fucking happy, you know. So thank you, Mom, for letting me be me.
well, look, man, I know you're busy, man. We're going to shut this thing down. But, guys, hey, come out here Friday, the 29th?
22nd.
Or the 22nd, Friday, sorry. The 22nd, Kyle will be here. We have a record release party. You guys, I think there's a few more VIPs open, maybe.
Sold out right now, but I think I'm gonna open up a few more spots. So
He'll open up like 10 more.
I usually do 15. we do 15 to make sure that it's like intimate, but we might work something out to where there's a few, we can allow a few more people in for the VIP. Cause
yeah, and I think that this VIP, what we're gonna do here is a little different. We're gonna have a food dinner for the VIP.
Buffet style, dog.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So
we are at a restaurant, so
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Kyle, man, dude, Love you, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. And, I can't wait to just hear the whole new album. You know what I mean? And just be part of the vibe, dude. It's
I
awesome.
wanted to bring you a bunch of copies, and I fucking was late. And on my way here, I'm like, fuck, I forgot a stack of CDs.
That's right, dude. I know where you live. I'll find you.
I can swing. I mean, yeah, you're here all the time, so I'm sure I could swing back a few copies or just bring you a stack at the release party. So.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely, man. Hey, guys, Kyle Smith, come check him out. All right, brother. Yeah. Thanks so
Yeah,
much.
buddy.
Have a good night.